Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Indra Mawati. I am from Faculty of Communication, Universitas Islam Bandung. And on this video, I want to presenting our research about information obesity of COVID-19 children, vaccine, and parents Tabbayun attitude. And this presentation is present for Sores 2022. First title about information obesity of COVID-19 children vaccine and parents Tabbayun attitudes. Edman described the phenomenon of information abundance as anticlimactic point that causes the information held to be no longer effective to support need. Information that is accepted to a solution causes new problems such as stress and confusion in personal environment. According to Indonesian Ministry of Communication and Information Kominfo, on October 24 and on to 2021, there were 369 cases of hoax information related to COVID-19. Vacccine said mentioned 7 factors that influence public confidence in the COVID-19 vaccine, like a fear of seriously side effect, distrust of vaccine maker or pharmaceutical companies, fragmentation of information that spread during the COVID-19, trust in policy makers, misinformation on COVID-19 and the lack of reliable information, socio-demographic characteristic, and social acceptance from peer or member of social network. Method of this research use qualitative method and descriptive approach with population parents with 6 to 11-year-old children in Bandung. About literacy knowledge. Literacy digital knowledge whether the information received is hoax or not, parents have a way of validating it. Namely, 50.9% parents checking by looking at the irrational message content, and second position with 35.8 getting by untrusted credibility. Obtaining a variety of information need to be of particular concern to the participant. In the study, it was found about 88.7% of parents were able to distinguish hoax information, and 11.3% of the parents didn't know that the information received was hoax. Information obesity issue. Sorting of the existing information and reading every piece of information presented become reference for the community to understand the message and support what is dubbed. Based on the finding of the study, it found about 73.6% of parents feel disagree and 20.8% parents feel agree if after reading the information they become increasingly doubtful about the COVID vaccination for their children. So the conclusion is much more information they read. They're getting information loaded in their head, and it becoming more doubtful than before. Information seeker. Seeking information related to COVID-19 vaccine of our children before they allow the children to be vaccinated is important according to 56.6% of parents, and 44% of parents feel it's very important to seek information first before deciding for their children. From literacy ability, media literacy is important. This is getting the information needed. Through media literacy, we can choose what is important and what is considered unimportant, as well as what is true and what is not. And the level of authenticity in the study is found about 60.4% parents felt important and 34% of parents felt very important in developing healthy literacy skills regarding to COVID-19 vaccination. Before parents give their permission, they observe the effect of vaccination before. 62.3% parents felt agree and 22.6% parents felt disagree and 50.1% parents felt strongly agree if permitting the COVID vaccine to children because they did not, if there are no side effects on the parents. Observing is also something that can be done to seek information and confidence in yourself. From the finding of this study, it's knowing that but 64.2% parents feel agree and 28.3% parents feel disagree if the process of observing other people who have been vaccinated before vaccinating the children. So they're doing observer, they're doing observe to themselves if the process and the side effect is not bad to the parents or to other. They're giving a permission for the children to getting vaccination. The reason for second reason why they giving permission for the children is for offline study at school. 54.7% of parents feel agree and 26.4% of parents feel strongly agree to allow the COVID-19 vaccine so their children can go to school face to face. For health, the reason the respondent allow vaccination was because the respondent want to avoid the effect of COVID-19 and body immunity was part of the effort. And it's all under government advice and school demand. Even parents adopting vaccination, doubt in determining the action become a challenge to make a decision. However, in this study, it was found that 67.9% parents feel disagree and 28.3% parents felt agree with permitting to vaccine of their children even through the parents who doubt the benefit. Discuss above several factors that reason why parents do not allow their children to get the COVID-19 vaccination, even not a majority answer, but these factors still causing some parents decided to not vaccine their children, even themselves, because of it even not significant, these factors should be resolved. First is partner or spouse. Parents' approval should be from both, and there is still 9.4% that partner did not allow their children to be vaccinated against COVID-19. Second is halalness. The content in the raw material for vaccination has become a polemic and the public questioning it. The result was found that they did not agree and did not allow the kid to get the vaccination. About 64.2% of parents state it because they doubt it was halal. The second position is with 22.6% of parents that agree with the statement they did not allow vaccination because they doubt it was halal. And the third position is 9.4% of parents stated strongly disagree with the statement they did not allow vaccination because they doubt its halalness. Third, trust issue to government. The vaccination process is regulated and become one of the mandatory recruitment of the government. However, there is still a lot of people view and show distrust of vaccination process. About 18.9% state that they agree with the statement that they do not allow vaccination because they do not trust the government. Fourth, its side effect. 26.4% of parents that agree with the statement that they did not allow their children to be vaccinated because of the side effect of the vaccination. 5. Type of vaccine. The various types of COVID-19 vaccination that are apparent in Indonesia for children create different opinion because if you look at there is no difference in function. Based on the finding of this study, about 28.3% of parents state agree and 7.5% say strongly agree. The conclusion, parents of children understand the importance of giving their children COVID-19 vaccination with the aim of endeavor and hope the pandemic will end soon. However, some parents refuse vaccination because of concern about the side effect and their partner do not allow it. Second, parents are aware of importance of seeking information related to COVID-19 vaccination. Many parents feel indecisive when they get information from family or close people. Third, parents try to provide information to children and provide assistance because children also experience concern based on the information children get, especially if their rejection is done because one of the parents is anti-vaccination. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Indra Rahmawati for Sores 2022. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next year. Bye-bye.